let's get into this bullshit.
West reunion finally aired on Zeus Network on April 14th, 2025, and it delivered everything fans were waiting for: fights,
First off, let's just say this. I'm gonna tell you who I don't like and who I am okay with. We do not fuck with that big chin bitch right there. Not at all. We do not fuck with Natalie. Not at all. Okay? No, I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how many wigs. I don't care how many BBLs or lipo or titty reduction, whatever you get. We don't like Natalie. Okay? Number one. We do not fuck with big Rolly. No, not at all. Never have, never will. Okay? Natalie and Rolly are top two. Hate them. Okay. Um, I'm okay with Jayla. Who cares? As for the rest of these new bitches, we're not even gonna mention Scotty. She gets nothing. She gets nothing. Okay. Um, we don't like Automac. We don't care about your size. You talk too much and you don't back it up. Okay. Okay. I actually like DTB. Yeah, she's a clout chaser, but she gets in the paint every single time, so I'm okay with her. Um, as long you run your mouth, but you need to fight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Sick, injured, all that. You're gonna get in the field. I respect her for that. So I just don't like the rest of the guys. I only like DTB because she owns up to what she says and what she does. Accountability. As a grown woman, you have to have accountability. I only like DTB. I was rocking with Big Lex, but she kind of like contradicts herself every single time she has a fucking confessional, and it's very cringe. I don't know if y'all know, but like if you go back and watch her confessionals, it's like I'm getting ready for her to stop talking and just get in the film. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she could fucking fight, but it's like talking aspect. She's not like media trained. She's not very poised in her words. Like it's like she comes up with these catchphrases. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Mariah Lynn. Like how Mariah Lynn always sat here and tried to like come up with all these fucking catchphrases and like, bitch, this ain't no love and hip hop. Real shit, this ain't love and hip hop, baby. You're on baddies, like, But okay, I only like DTV. I'm 50-50 on Big Legs. I'm 50-50 on Ivory. Ivory, if you know Ivory, she's a bully off of other TV shows that she's been on other networks. Um, she just like most definitely, I wouldn't say she picks and chooses her fights and her battles because she literally was picking with these bitches. That's how she got the beef this season. Like she picked with Summer. Her and Emma jumped Summer. First off, let's wait for that. Then she fucking picked with Big Lex and then thought Big Lex wasn't getting the field with her and got turned the fuck out. So whenever she gets through, like I don't know, 50-50 on Ivory. Yeah, she can fight. She's all right, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just eh, you know. So our list that we actually are okay with is DTB, 50-50 on Big Legs, 50-50 on Ivory, and that's the rest. All the rest of the cast can go suck your mata. Okay? Suck your mata. We don't care for you bitches. I used to like Summer, maybe the first or second episode, maybe even around the third. But that chatty fucking mouth, bro. You talk so much and you cannot fight. You can't fight a lick. You're swinging and windmilling more than a damn air pipe outside, okay? Like a wind turbine. I do not like that bitch. She's funny. She was funny at one point. I'm not gonna hate. I used to follow her. But she's like Big Lex. She contradicts herself in what she says. I'm my mama. I'm my mama. I'm my mama. Bitch, your mom's dead. And so was your dad. When she was sitting here fucking talking about some motherfucking what's that bitch's name? Slim. When Slim came on the show. These new girls picked with Slim and Summer took it upon herself to be, oh, she Captain said, well, she thinking she gonna put a bitch out. You almost got put out. You on the verge of getting put out. You feel me? Like you kept picking with Jazz, and then soon as Summer she sees an opportunity to try and pick on somebody else because she's getting tired of getting picked with and picked on. Bitch, you sat here and came for Slim already after Rolly done sat here and pummeled this bitch. Sticks and stones, this bitch. Like, come on. Like, that's weak bitch, weak sauce. Like, I don't fuck with that. So, yeah, Summer's X'd out. Dolly, you're a fucking follower. You follow behind Summer. No one gives a fuck about that. We don't care if you injured or not. You ran your motherfucking mouth and got ate the fuck down by Tasiki. I don't fuck with Tasiki either. You're boring. You're boring. I met her in real life. You're standing around at the club. You're doing 1-2 step dance, and then after that, what else are you doing? You're taking shots. You're pouring shots. That was it. I'm sick and tired of these girls just going to the club and not doing anything else. On Bad Girls Club, with their parroting, it's just like they went and did shit. They went to the beach. They did other activities other than just fucking fighting. Like you put these girls in the area and do an activity, they're fucking fighting. Like how you guys go to Hawaii and you guys are fighting? Like if that ain't state coochie activities, I don't know what the fuck it is. But you know what? That's enough of the yap session. Let's get into it.
Forgiveness, surprises, and one unforgettable slap that shook the entire set. The episode kicked off with several cast members waiting to join hosts Janisha John and Saucy Santana on the reunion stage. While waiting, Bad Dolly, Summer, and Big Lex sat together discussing what they were expecting from the reunion. Summer made it clear she was ready for anything. Things took a surprising turn when Raleigh arrived with her dog and offered Summer an apology for the way she treated her during the Baddies Africa auditions. After talking it out and airing their feelings, the two surprisingly made peace. But the calm didn't last long. When Emma and Yoshi Banks walked into the room, Summer and Bad Dolly immediately jumped up and began swinging on Emma. The fight left Emma bruised and shaken, showing that some cast members weren't ready to move on just yet. Elsewhere, Anna Mac, Taseki, Scotty, and Biggie were reflecting on their own season drama. Scotty brought up the conflict between Raleigh and Slim, saying she felt bad for Slim. Biggie asked her why she didn't step in when they were fighting, but Scotty explained she wasn't fully aware of what was going on at the time. Anna chimed in saying Slim knew what she signed up for when she agreed to work as Raleigh's assistant.
Here we go. Anna Mac running her motherfucking yappers. I don't like that bitch, bro. I don't care what you say. If you're an Anna fan, get the fuck off this video right now. We'll give you a couple seconds. Alright.
Backstage, Natalie Nunn went to talk to Melanie Fox and tried convincing her to stay and participate in the reunion. But Melanie had already made up her mind to leave. Before she could get in her van, Ivory confronted her and tried to start a fight. Mel wasn't interested in throwing hands, and Natalie, clearly frustrated, told Mel she wouldn't be going to Baddies Africa anymore, saying
Look, let's just say this. I like Mel. I've seen her on a previous network and previous shows. I feel like she, besides Big Lex, she gave Ivory her best fight. Um, yeah, everyone else, you didn't do what you needed to do. I expected her and Jayla to go a few rounds and do more than what the fuck her and Big Lex did, but hey. But do I blame Mel from leaving the reunion because she felt like she was going to be set up? I'm 50-50 about that because when she came in, if you watched the episode, when she came in, she immediately came in. Natalie already told the girls that Mel was going to come. She decided she wanted to look cute. She came in. She was ready to have a drink and meet the girls, and of course, get her fade out with Ivory. But upon the walkthrough, bitches was already tore up the set. They're fighting in a damn Honolulu and shit. Like this shit is just ratchet, very ratchet activities. So when she came in, Ivory and her got busy, and I feel like that wasn't their best fight all 3 rounds because they went even harder and better on Now That's TV. So if you don't know, go check out Younger Reckless season 1, season 2. But the beef really stemmed from season 2 Young and Reckless on Now That's TV. Shout out to y'all. Sponsor me. Sponsor this channel. Okay. Um, so Ivory and Mel got into it. Ivory ended up throwing piss on her, and Mel came to Milwaukee, where she's from, her city. When the baddies came through, Mel and her people were outside the baddies van, and she ended up snatching Ivory's wig. She got online. The fans were telling cast her. So they didn't have a chance to bring her in until Hawaii. Um, she came in. They got into it. Mind you, she don't know these bitches. She sees what she sees on the internet like the rest of us fans, right? She actually got casted on the show. Granted, she was only there for an episode. Excuse me. So, what I remember is all these bitches are screaming, "Go Ivory, yeah Ivory, you ate her down, ate her up, ate her up." Y'all ain't even gave this bitch a chance. Y'all gave Slim more of a chance than y'all did Mel. Like, she's a newbie like the same rest of these bitches. Like, I would have treated her like anybody else. And for Big Lex to sit here and talk about some "Go Ivory, yeah Ivory, yeah Ivory," when you just got done fading this bitch not even the city, 2 cities before, like, how was you cool? Like, like I said, she contradicts herself, so it's really hard to like say I'm a fan of her or I like her, because it's like you'll be doing good for like maybe half the episode, and then you open your fucking mouth for a confessional and take all that shit back, and then you get on camera and do all that shit back. Like, that shit's lame. I don't like that shit. But so Mel and Ivory, they got into it. All these bitches were sitting here cheering Ivory on, yada 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 yada, right? So Mel got online and was like, "Yeah, the fact that y'all didn't even give me a chance is fucked up. Y'all sitting here talking about I lost. Y'all ain't got in the paint with nobody." Anna definitely was ducking her fade with Ivory. She ducks her fade with almost everybody. She picks and chooses who she wants to fight. She definitely picks and chooses who she wants to fight. So that's why I don't fuck with that ugly. She's not ugly, but on the inside, you're ugly. You have no good characteristics. You have no good morals. You don't stand on business. You pick and choose your fights, and then you run your fucking mouth and don't back it up. Therefore, you get what you get. So yeah, but Mel had all these fights stacked up to fight, and they definitely was trying to set her up. Definitely was trying to set her up, because it was like she came at the end of the season, mind you. The reunion was filmed before the even end of the season aired, so they know what happened, but they haven't watched it back to see how they edited it and put it on camera, right? They're watching it with us. You feel me? So, mind you, um, but she can recall who was sitting here talking that shit and when she's sitting here fighting Ivory, right? She didn't get a chance to introduce herself, say nothing, but she got a confessional. Excuse me. So she was just like, I found that fucked up, and here comes motherfucking automatic big mouth almighty talking that shit like, girl, you and Ivory was supposed to get your fade in when you first got there. And then when you was sitting here talking about you switched the names around. Like, this season was so fucking long. There's so much shit that I don't even remember that I do remember, but like, it's just like, ugh. What I do remember is who I like and who I don't like. So, I don't know. But they never gave Mel a chance. And then for all of them to just try and jump on her and double team her and talk that shit, I felt set up. I would feel set up if I came to a reunion. Yeah, it's one person against the whole fucking cast. All you bitches are grouped up, clicked up, fake friends, fake sisters. This ain't no fucking sisterhood. You bitches are here for a fucking check. Most of y'all ain't even getting paid the same anyways. Clock that tea.
She wasted everyone's time. Then came the moment everyone's still talking about. As the reunion finally started, Janisha and Saucy Santana welcomed cast members to the stage, including Natalie and Scotty. When Diamond the Body walked in, she went up to Natalie and gave her a hug, then immediately slapped her across the face. The entire set was stunned.
She should have slapped that bitch harder. Good to you, DTB. Because Natalie wants to pick and choose when she wants to get down and pop her shit. She didn't get into no phase this season, and she should have gotten a motherfucking paint. When her and Rolly got into it, they should have gotten a fucking paint. When Scotty was seeing her step into you, talking disrespectfully, telling you to get in the paint, you should have gotten a motherfucking paint, because Summer did drag you. I'm not saying go fight your friend, but if a bitch say you're the CEO, If I run this motherfucking program, my name's stamped on this motherfucking shit, and you talking down to me, bitch, you're the bottom bitch. $2 hoe. Huh. Like, this shit is like, all I can say is Jocelyn would never have these bitches running her like they do Natalie Nunn. There's levels to this shit. So as much as the beef is between Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies, the fuck out of here. Jocelyn's Cabaret is smoking on that Baddies pack, nigga, and let's just be fucking for real about that shit. She is smoking on that Baddies pack. It's not up for debate. So comment down below if you would like me to react to Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion. You know, I've seen clips of it. I haven't watched it entirely, but I love me some Jocelyn's Cabaret. So comment down below if you'd like me to react to that.
Diamond ripped off her wig, ready to fight, and chaos broke out as she and Natalie brawled right into the crew area. After the fight was broken up, Diamond explained she slapped Natalie because of how she spoke about Diamond's best friend during a fight with Anna. Natalie, still fuming, told Diamond she was fired and needed to leave the reunion. Things weren't over yet though. Janisha brought more cast members to the stage, and when Tinkerbella entered, she stunned everyone by revealing she was 4 months pregnant. Just as the drama seemed to settle, Janisha announced Diamond would be returning to the stage. Natalie was clearly not okay with it, and the episode ended on a suspenseful note with Raleigh getting up and preparing to throw down with Diamond. Part 2 of the reunion is already looking explosive.
Mind you, Natalie, Natalie, you got what you fucking deserved. I'm not gonna lie. I have to you, DTB, because when you fought Tasiki last reunion, this bitch Natalie was sitting here hooting and hollering, talking about you get no clout off of me. You know you was supposed to fade Diamond. You was sitting here running around here talking about you got her tooth, and then mind you, at the beginning of the season, you gave the bitch her tooth back. Talking about I kept it in my boot. Here's your tooth back. Popping all this shit. You and Scotty. If DTB, what she should have did is got her fade in with Natalie. I'm glad she went head up. They should have went head up again. I feel like just me. You should have went head up again. But Natalie needed that fucking smack. She should have smacked that bitch harder. Me, bitch, the fuck out of here. And she should have got her fade in with Scotty. I don't give a fuck if you and Scotty is cool. That bitch been running her motherfucking mouth, popping it, all this and that. I feel like she's bringing on a different persona because she's on TV. Natalie Nunn, you sat here and turned that girl Scotty out. She's a whole different person. That's not even her. So we ain't gonna talk about that little girl. But Natalie Nunn, girl, you deserve to get your ass tore. And I was just mad that Diamond didn't tear her like she was supposed to. And I'm mad that security was protecting Natalie and DTP. I'm mad that last season, the first season that Taseki was on, they didn't let Taseki eat the fuck out of Natalie. Natalie came down there, hey, they jumped you and da 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 da. Like, girl, shut the hell up. Like, ugh. I'm excited for part 2 because part 1 is always these bitches just talking in the dressing rooms, talking about what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do. Part 2 is always the interesting part because that's when the fades usually come in and they end off on the cliffhanger of most of the other fades. So, and this is a stacked ass cast. Like, excuse me. And I'm yawning because this shit is boring. Like, the first part is always fucking boring. I don't know what to tell y'all. This shit's boring. Like, the fuck. But we'll come back for part 2. Also, comment down below if you would like to see me react to Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion, or parts of the season. I do have that Zeus subscription. I'm canceling it as soon as they air all the rest of this damn reunion. But yeah, comment, subscribe to LBJB's channel, who is my husband. Yeah, again, my name is Damarian. Yeah, can't wait to react with you guys again.